see the bees, you see the little,
baby bees.
they going to work.
They going to work.
That's why you can't be spraying your plants, man. They going to
You
work
really
doing
need
their thing.
You need the real. You need the big humming bees, the bumblebees. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The honeybees.
yeah. I got those at home. They was out here, but I guess so
Well,
much stuff died off.
yeah. I mean, they'll come. So I mean, the plant it's going to grow and it's going to do its thing.
Oh yeah. Because this is massive. This is all one plant, believe it or not. This is one.
That's the thing I love to see. Love to see the community get together and have community gardens because we need more of them.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, and all our neighbors, they can get together, even if they just plant one plant and let that grow.
Yo, that's what I be saying.
Because
you know what people say, oh, you grow? Can you give us some this and that? I'm like, yo, I don't grow enough to share all this stuff. But if everybody just grow one plant or two plants, we got enough.
You got enough to feed the whole community.
The whole community. But if you're trying to get one person to grow 15,000 plants and everybody else just sitting back waiting for it, come on, man. I ain't with that. Get up and do a little work.
The thing about it is, like I said, when I was growing tomatoes, I had so many tomatoes that I couldn't eat them all. So I was giving them away. You know what I'm saying?
That's what happened to me this year. And last year. Last year, man, I had too much of everything. I just gave it away. And I'm growing right here, right up the street. Right up the street. It ain't like I ain't got all this land right here.
Well, see, that's the thing.
I'm right up the street.
If you had that kind of land and had the time to harvest, to
right.
be a farmer, that's what you would.
But who got time for that?
Who got time for it? Not living in the world we live in now.
Nah, we live in a city, in an urban area. We don't have time. We got bills. We got more. You gotta go make some money some kind of way. You ain't got time.
You ain't got time for it. But you gotta make time for it. But you try to plant plants that you really don't have to sit here and babysit. They'll take care of them themselves.
And that's what we were talking about in the other video because I had to start over.
Right.
When you were saying the potatoes you gotta kind of babysit though, right?
No.
Oh, you ain't got okay. So the potatoes, the ginger, this basil right here, any of the herbs. Just put it in it, leave it alone, and let it go. And that way, you can go about your business and just come back and harvest.
I mean, just like I said, when you grow the potatoes, you'll come back and you like you said about this plant right here. Next thing you know, like, what the hell?
Where'd that come from?
Where'd that come from? It's the potato growing.
Right.
And like I said, eventually when it grows, it's just like a carrot, but it's a root vegetable because it's down underneath.
Definitely.
The ground.
Yeah.
So you have to pull it up in order to harvest it.
Man, let me tell you about my carrots. Now,
yeah, the big fat one.
Because I grow the little ones, baby fingers. But somebody was saying, a lot of people say don't grow them, don't eat them. I get it, I understand. But again, I'm a survival gardener. So I let the carrots grow, and they grew massive like this. And I let them go for 2 years, didn't harvest them nothing. They all going to seed. The seed is dropping, and I got all these little baby carrot plants growing up all over the place. I'm like, if it's not natural, it sure acts like it's natural because it's planting itself and growing.
Right, yeah. And they have, like I said, I seen different colored carrots. The sweetest one, I forgot the name of it. It's got like a pinkish white.
Yeah.
To it, like
they say the orange carrots that we see there, those ain't the natural carrots. It's the purple ones, the yellow ones, the red ones.
Not the orange ones, but
red.
Yeah,
the red ones, right.
And like I said, I seen the one that's almost like a pinkish white color.
Yeah.
Not a parsnip.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Right.
It looks like a carrot. It's just a white carrot.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much still in the same family, but I seen it on the Growing a Greener World or whatever that show that was on PBS.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
And like I said,
PBS Growing a Greener World.
Yeah.
Okay.
Growing a Greener World on PBS. It's public television.
Right.
I think it's 22.2, something like that. Cause I don't have cable. So
okay.
I ain't paying cable. So.
I hear you. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, this is a kindred spirit right here. We got to keep the price down. When people like, we ain't got money for this and that, I'm like, a lot of this stuff, we don't got to use our money for it.
Here's my thing. Why would you pay for cable if you got to work and you ain't even home half the time to watch cable? How about that?
And you know that stuff is up to $250. Man, for real.
Think it ain't?
For real.
Think it ain't?
And like you said, you ain't at home to watch it. It's just there. You paying rent for something you ain't even using.
And then after it's said and done, after 8 hour shift, when you come home,
You don't feel like watching
you get
TV.
something to eat.
You go to
get something
sleep.
eat, you take your bath, get something to eat,
Hmm.
you ready to go to sleep. Why? Because you got to get up in the morning, go and turn around and do the same thing again. So if you fall asleep, you still ain't watching cable, but you're paying for it. Right on.
It's a hustle. They know how to get your
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Woo, everything.
Yeah,
From the food,
from
the
food.
cable, even the lady that went in there and said hello, looking nice. She's a seamstress, and I'm trying to get with her so I can learn how to make clothes. Cause even clothes, I'm like,
Exactly.
if I can just get the fabric,
If you well, and then
and even with that,
and
if I can make the fabric,
you got people that know how to
Mhm.
make clothes and do that, and it's an art like anything else.
yeah,
If people take the time to teach other people, it's a craft to everything,
yep.
and it'd be a better world. That's all there is to it.
Or simple, if I'm growing the food, you making the clothes, you doing whatever you do,
Well,
boom, and we all
and we
sharing.
all, exactly.
None of us want. We don't want for nothing.
Exactly.
We don't need nothing because we got
We
everything.
got everything.
But the people that are talking now that are in these positions of power, I'm talking about even black people, they talking about you gotta get your money up. I'm like, dog, you're not thinking like our ancestors.
Exactly.
They did not have a dollar, but they had everything.
Cause well, see, back then they didn't need a dollar.
Exactly. Didn't need it. But why didn't they need it?
Cause they had everything else.
Exactly. So they had everything and no dollars. We got dollars and nothing.
Go figure.
Go figure. Exactly. What makes sense to you? That shit don't make sense to me. I ain't saying don't get money now because you need it, but I'm just saying we got to get back to the way we used to do things.
Yep. And that's the bottom line. So,
Bottom line.
bottom line.
Dog Cool and Turns, y'all. Wrapping it up. Here in DC Ward 9.